Ladies and gentlemen, Box Academy and Queensbury Promotions, sponsored by Raynham Steel, proudly presents Championship Boxing, a contest of 10 3-minute rounds to decide the vacant Southern Area Super Bantamweight Championship. Between introducing in the red corner, wearing the grey and black trunks, he fights from Slough, weighing in at 8 stone 12 pound. Tonight competes in his 19th professional contest. Please give a welcome to Ian Bailey. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, across the ring in the blue corner, wearing the white trunks. He's undefeated as a professional in 8 contests. He weighed in at 8 stone 11 pound. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Eric Lewis Pettitt. Timekeeper Mr. Michael McCandy. Referee is Mr. Bob Williams.
Okay, lads, obey my commands at all times. In the event of a knockdown, a fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, go back to the corner.
10 3-minute rounds for the Super Bantamweight Championship of the Southern Area.
Yes, here we go here at York Hall. 10 rounds, Southern Area title fight on the line. It's Box Academy, it's Pettitt in the blue corner with the white trunks. And in the red corner, coming out of Johnny Eames' TKO gym, it's Ian Bailey. Bunsen Bell with the commentary. Pettitt unbeaten in 8. Bailey, well, he's tough. He's been in there, he's been thrown in once or twice, he admits that. He's taken hard fights to get a living. He's a nice kid.
Lewis
Pettitt had a good win last time out. Did we both start at the same time then, Steve? Pettitt had a good win last time out to beat Gavin Reid. I know Gavin Reid loses, but it was a tough, hard fight. Hard fight.
Yeah. St. Louis Pettitt looks a little bit of the look of Alex Arthur. How would you agree with me there?
Oh, yeah, I just saw a side profile there. It was absolutely Alex Arthur.
Maybe it's an offspring.
Alex not that old. So
he's getting arrested, but yeah, he's getting a bit on. He's getting on now, Alex. Believe me, great little right hand there. See, that's what I'm talking about. He does throw his jab well. He's throwing like 2, 3 jabs at a time. That's good to see that.
Rounds here, and already we've seen a sort of difference in quality, a difference in pace. Both boxers picking, finding, looking for their punches.
They're starting off quite quick. I mean, I remember the first 10 rounder I did. Started off quite quick, thought of getting finished within 5 rounds, and sort of blew out round about round 8 and 9.
Tough down the final stretch.
It's tough, it is tough.
So I don't think you can do any preparation for an 8 or a 10 rounder other than fighting an 8 or a 10 rounder.
Yeah, I mean, you can do all the sparring, you can.
And all the marathons you want to run.
Of course, yeah.
All the half marathons.
Yeah.
10,000 one-handed press-ups. It means nothing if you get an 8 rounder or a 10 rounder wrong or a 12 rounder wrong and you're knackered after 5. You can't say, but I can do 1,000 one-handed press-ups, can you?
That's right.
It looks to me like Pettitt is just kind of taking those little breathing walks. I like that.
He looks like a clever boxer, Pettitt. He throws his shots and has a little bit of a dance back. He's quite skilled.
Has a little bit of a look. Did he nick that round, Pettitt?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
took a couple of jabs there himself though, but he was, I think his jab was far better than Ian Bailey's.
In for a long night here so far. Every single contest, if I'm not mistaken, has gone the distance. 8 rounds, 4 rounds, 4 rounds, 4 rounds. If this goes 10 and the final fight, Conquest and Tim, goes 10, then we would have worked both on Friday and Saturday, which I'm not quite sure what your financial arrangements are. You've been paid for 2 days, you've been going over midnight.
I do, Mr. Free. Why do you get paid?
Oh, the old glory days. The Corinthian spirit from Belly.
I've got me in bed for 10 o'clock anyway.
You've got no chance, it's 10 o'clock now nearly. So Ian Bailey in the silver shorts with the black trim against Louis Pettitt in the white shorts. Pettitt coming out of the Alan Smith corner there, Eddie Lamb in the corner, Dean Power in the corner. What a power corner packed against Pettitt. Jimmy Tibbs and Johnny Eames, an iconic East End boxing figure.
The way these are going here, I don't think this is going to go 10 rounds, Steve.
He is putting him under pressure, and he is putting him under pressure, Pettitt, and Bailey at the same time has responded and fancies it himself.
Pettitt likes throwing that little. He does a little bit of a dip first before he throws that straight right. He's had he's thrown it a couple of times and had a bit of success with it, so he's seems to be throwing quite a lot. It's a little dip and then the right hand straight. That's a good shot, double jab right hand, then sticking that 1-2 straight back here.
Of course, in this fight, it's scheduled for 10, which is the southern area distance, and of course, neither of these two have come out for round 7. They've only been in 6 rounders. Only completed 6. So we will go into unknown territory. And you think about the pace they're going.
Well, that's when you start asking questions of the fighter then.
The Pexitator is over there. The guy from Peckham who fights like a Mexican, the Pexitator. He trains with Alan Smith. So Alan Smith's got a big stable down there in Alberton, a growing big stable. Sam Webb, of course, former British light middleweight champion. One guy I missed. Did Bailey get through to Petit's body there, Steve, the short pad?
He's having best success with the body, isn't he? I think he's a lot shorter than Pettitt, so that's where he needs to be. He needs to be right on his chest and drilling them body shots in. Yeah, he's throwing over from
borderline, still drilling in.
So he's taking a shot to get in there.
He is, yeah, or 2. Good house here. Remember Joey Boy Taylor pulled off the bill. He sells nearly 300 tickets. That was only early this week with some kind of leg injury. Gary Logan sent me a text telling me that, but I've got to tell you, if there were 300 of Joey Taylor's fans in here with their red t-shirt with Joey Boy, I'm not quite sure where they'd go, to be absolutely straight with him.
Yeah, nights like this make you want to get the gloves back on, Steve, and get back in there.
No, not me. I've got bashed up in this ring once when I was 16. I like sitting ringside here, mate. Thank you very much. I had a couple of wins in this ring, and then the last time I boxed here, I got bashed up. Sod that for a game of soldiers.
Who was
they
that?
say in the trade. Some kid from Peckham in the NABCs, the old National Association of Boys Clubs. I'd like to say it was the London finals, but it was only about the quarter-finals.
Well, saying that though, Steve, back then there were numbers, there were a lot of numbers, weren't there then? You had to fight like 4 or 5 times to get out your area.
You did, back in the 70s and even the 80s, and it can still happen now, Steve. Let's not imagine it doesn't happen now. A kid could have 5 or 6 contests, win in the schools, even in the junior ABAs, and still fall way short at the semi-final. Certainly in the schools, it was not uncommon to have 5 or 6 or 7, only to get out of South London, Kent, Surrey and Sussex.
Yeah, but I think nowadays it's quite often. I've seen it often that a fighter can not have a fight until the final, and in the senior ABAs, you can win an ABAs with only having 1 fight.
Yeah, you can win an ABAs at the moment. The quality You know, there's a lot of talent not in the ABAs because of the squad system, certainly the last 4 years. But this year's ABAs were fantastic. There was a whole batch of 6, 17, 18 and 19-year-olds going forward to Rio. I think we saw, I said on the night, I think we've seen 2 or 3 Rio med this year. It's sensational this year, brilliant.
Well, for the Olympics, you know, with the success in the Olympics, it might get kids in the gym. I remember when Rocky came out,
bang,
the gyms were full.
Yeah. Very hard contest. There's a bit of attritional, both standing there, neither of them prepared to give too much. This is going to be interesting if we go past 6 rounds, if we go into the 7th. Pettitt edging every round so far, Steve?
I think so. Like I said before, he has really does remind me a lot of Alex Arthur, the way he's throwing his shot and the look. You know, he's got the look of Arthur as well in his heyday. So yeah, I really like the look of Lewis Pettitt.
Starting to enjoy himself a little bit here.
He's starting to open up and catch him with a lot more though. So Bailey's taking a lot more shots. Persistent though, Bailey. He's just coming forward. He likes to walk forward.
He is persistent. Sometimes if he gets to move his head as he rolls forward and he's picking up simple jabs and big right hands. Yeah. Nice shots from Pettitt there off the ropes. Fantastic shots.
Tape's coming a bit loose there. I think the ref will step in a sec to...
Bailey's left hand.
Yeah.
He's taking a good few shots in this round, Bailey. It's a bad round for him, I think. I think the other two are closer.
Yeah. They're both working extremely hard here in this round. It's great to watch.
I think Bailey thinks he's back in prize fighter.
Yeah. Some good work coming from both of them though. I like to see it when they go from head to body. That's a sign of a good fighter. You know, just going up and down, not head hunting all the time.
There was some good work from both of them there, but I think you've got to get that again to Pettitt. I thought that was a bigger Pettitt round. I thought Bailey looked a bit tired and a bit vulnerable once or twice in that round, Steve.
Well, I think as it gets, to the later rounds, then body shots are going to take the toll.
Nice block, nice counter from the ropes there. Yeah, it's a good shot. He dropped that right hand in over the back of Bailey's left hand, the high left hand, and dropped it in over the back, curved it in over the back. That's a good shot.
He's thrown that a couple of times tonight and had success with it.
The left hook in straight away, but as you're in there, he's lifting the elbow. He's got it.
Well, they've got that sort of urgency there. You heard a little bit of Alan Smith and Dean Powder. I think they fancy